الله ربي واحد وأنا بذلك أشهد.
As far as attending the Jumu'ah, whether you understand the language in which the speaker, the khatib, is given the sermon or not, you got to understand that the angels stand by the door of every masjid in order to write down the names of those who attend early. And once the imam climbs the minbar and says Assalamu alaikum, they fold the records and they enter the masjid to attend the speech. Even if it is in any language other than yours, there must be a verse of the Quran, a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, so you should make sure they attend the prayer from the beginning, because if you do, it's a major sin, even if you don't understand it. Because as I said, the khutbah consists mainly of an advice or an admonition to keep your duty to Allah, to fear Allah, to love Allah and His Messenger, to quote an ayah and a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, and basically these are the main components of the khutbah. What if you enter while the khatib or the imam is giving the khutbah for a reason or another? The delay was for a reason or another. Should you offer the greeting of the masjid, tahiyatul masjid, the 2 rak'ahs? That will be answered inshallah after the short break, so stay tuned. Brother Muhammad from Nigeria said that he comes late deliberately for Jumu'ah because the khatib gives a khutbah in Arabic and he won't understand it. So he says if he attends, we explained to him that you should make sure to attend earlier in order to get the reward of attending the Jumu'ah. And
tell him what the reward is and he'll never miss it.
Yeah, of course. In addition to, it's not only about the reward. It's if you miss it deliberately, it's a big sin.
Yeah,
so,
but what about the reward?
Nah. Well, if you attend earlier, because the Prophet ﷺ says the one who attend in the first hour is like the one who offered a camel. In the second hour, like a cow, then a sheep, then a hen, and so on.
Don't forget the egg.
Yeah, right before.
That's me, I'm in the egg category.
So what's really important is to make sure that you be there before the khatib attends the khutbah or climbs the minbar.
If he intentionally, Sheikh, look, if he intentionally doesn't go until he just catches the rak'at to pray, thinking he got the Jummah, what he got is maybe Salah, but he missed the Jummah. The whole point of the Jummah is what? To please Allah. And what's the bonus? Every sin from the previous week.
Absolutely.
That's what I want you to tell him. Tell him.
In the second hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, الصلوات الخمس والجمعة إلى الجمعة كفارات لما بينهن مجتنبت الكبائر. Of course, so there is another narration in which it mentions the Umrah to another Umrah and so on. The Prophet ﷺ says in this hadith, the part which concerns us, Friday to next Friday, the person who attends Friday properly from beginning to end, Friday sermon and Jumu'ah, and attends the following one, it will be an expiation for the sins which were committed in between. That refers to the minor sins, not the major sins. The major sins will require a special tawbah. Now his question was, if you enter the masjid and the khatib is giving the khutbah. There is a hadith in the sound collection of Imam al-Bukhari in which he says that somebody entered the masjid once and the Prophet ﷺ was given the Friday sermon.
And
so he was late.
Sat down.
And he sat down. So he asked him, did you pray? He said no. He said, get up and pray. So he got up and prayed.
And he said it in the khutbah to him.
Correct. And this is a very straightforward proof that even if you enter late while the Imam is giving the khutbah, you should offer the greeting of the masjid. Quickly, of course, should be 2 light rak'ahs. Some people said, no, he meant to tell him to point out to the poverty of this guy because he was so poor, so he wanted to expose his poverty, people would donate to him, which was true. But guess what? Next Friday, the same guy came, and he came late. And he had already many donations now, he was wearing a nice outfit, and he had extra. And he sat down, the Prophet ﷺ addressed him once again, and this is collected by Imam Bukhari. He said, have you prayed yet? He said, no. He said, get up and pray. So this is an indication that Tahiyatul Masjid is an emphatic sunnah. Even if you sit down, you get up and you prayed. And that's why the scholars said, even during the times in which it is disliked to pray, such as after Fajr until sunrise, and after Asr until sunset. When you enter the masjid, you should still offer the greeting.
And also when the sun is straight up over us.
Correct. 15-20 minutes before Dhuhr.